Good afternoon, Chandan. How are you?
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Mm.
I'm pretty well. I'm full of wins, you can say today. Thank you for asking. What about you?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, how has your day been so far today?
pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Someone overlooking you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. So today we will discuss about taking a suggestion to somebody. Why it is so important to us on certain time.
Can you just repeat the topic again?
Taking suggestions to somebody. Why it is very important to us on
No, I didn't
suggestions.
understand. Taking suggestions from somebody or giving suggestions.
No, taking suggestions from somebody on certain time.
From somebody. Why is it
Yeah,
important?
it is important. Yeah,
Okay. Um, See, there are people with lot of experiences which are very different from ours.
yeah.
So at any point in time, there may be people who can give us very sound suggestions and advice. Yes.
Yes.
So across different age groups, it's not only small children who have to keep taking suggestions or teenagers or youngsters. Even older people at different points in time are faced with so many different challenges. They may not be able to overcome all their problems by themselves.
Yes.
So they need to take advice or suggestions from people whom they trust, from people who are their good wishers,
Mm-hmm.
who want their welfare, and they will be in a better position to give sound advice and suggestions. So, to me, at all parts or all points in life, suggestions are important. How much of those suggestions we actually take and use is another matter.
Mm.
We may not take all the suggestions, right?
Yeah.
So we may take some suggestions which we feel are important, and therefore we have to be open to what is good for us and what is not good for us.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So taking suggestions also help us to grow at different points in time. We may not always think correctly,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody else may be able to give a better suggestion. So
Yeah.
it helps our personality to grow. It helps us to share better ideas.
Mm. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, and we learn to respect other people's thoughts.
Yeah.
We start valuing other people's advice and stop thinking that only we know the best.
Yeah, you're right.
So it helps us to think in different ways. It helps us to not only share ideas but also receive very good,
Something.
yeah, something from everyone.
Yeah.
Whenever we choose to take an advice, it's not that every time we may choose to take advice, but whenever we do, I think we will be open to sharing ideas, accepting ideas. We are more open to learning then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Somewhere.
that will make
It,
us stronger personalities, wiser personalities, rather than thinking we know the best.
of course.
what
Yeah,
is
you're
what
right.
is your opinion about this?
Yeah. If I talk about my opinions, it's a quite relevant of yours. Some point of some certain situations we are getting confused, what should I do and what should not do, right? So in that situations it's very prominent to us to take someone advice in order to solve our problems, our adversities, right? because considering self superior around others, sometimes it doesn't work because we are human being, right?
Yes.
And uh, because of this reason, we are getting difference between us, right? Uh, so that's the reason in at a certain point of times we need to take decisions. So it would be convenient for us to taking decisions because somewhere we are going to stuck in middle of journey. In that situations we are not good enough to solve that problems. In that situation we have to take,
Yes.
right?
That's
So
very
that's my
correct.
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very correct. That if you get stuck somewhere in your journey, it's always good to take advice than do something wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah. We are able to solve our problems in a better way by taking advice of people who have gone through the same situation or who are more experienced than us in so many different aspects. Then definitely it helps us to grow better and face challenges better. But one thing I will keep in mind that not every suggestion that we receive from others will be perfect.
of course. Yeah, this is the reality. I think we must have the proper analyzations about the exact
Exactly.
situations in our life.
Yes,
It
because
must
we
be
know
suitable
best.
for them.
Because
We
we
have to
know
checking
best.
out.
We know
Yeah,
best. And
we
what
know
matters
best.
is that we will listen politely. We regard their advice, respect their advice and suggestion. If it helps, we'll take it and follow it. If it doesn't help, we can just say politely, thank you, and we will find our own solutions to the problem.
Yeah, you're right. Taking advice, it's another behavior
Yes.
of human. But what's the actual maturity call? Like you have to match your situations with that advice. It's a really matching of your conditions or not. It's a quite
Ye-
relevant. That's you can use out. Otherwise, you have to take alternative options because
Yes, but
somewhere it's very important.
today, in today's day and age, I find that youngsters do not accept advice very easily. What is your take on that? They
Yeah,
feel that
according
they
to
know
me,
everything. They feel they know everything. They don't want advice from parents, teachers, elders. They feel they know the best. What would you tell the youngsters of this
yeah,
generation?
actually, still we are living in a new era, digital era, you can say. Each people are considering self superior than others. It's the biggest, what I say, um, misunderstanding about self ability, right? Comparing self with others. So, due to that reason, they are not willing to accept someone's decisions and suggestions towards their life. Instead of they believe to taking action like by self in order to get consequences. So I believe like somewhere it's okay for sustaining your confidence level, but in every situation it's not okay for your because in a sudden at a moment it can ruin your entire life sake of
Yes.
taking around one steps in your life,
Yeah.
right?
So that's a good advice that sometime a wrong decision can ruin your life completely. So it's important to take suggestions from elders and not completely ignore the suggestion of elders.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
because
an
taking
excellent point you made, Chandan. But youngsters have to also understand that.
yeah.
Yes.
But you know one thing, it really matters if you have been considering yourself superior. So somewhere you are covering your mind. Totally you are covered your mind. Okay, you can't think out of this. Somewhere you are stuck. You're bounded with your own opinions. It's very difficult to come out of and see the different part of your right.
So, yes. So I would advise the youngsters be cautious. Where you need advice, please take it. And if you feel confident that you're doing well enough and able to take your life decisions on your own, then it's excellent. But when you have a problem, it's always better to take the advice of elders, those who are more experienced, those who are interested in your welfare. No, we are not taking advice from people who are not in our don't have our interest at heart.
Yeah, And I think while taking advice from others, somewhere we are respecting them, that citizens somewhere, and somewhere it's very important to us to reflecting our real character around others, right? We are
Ye-
earning the experience also this way,
True.
and somewhere it's very important because each individuals have different experiences, very specific qualities which we are receiving through the advice, right? And it help us at certain situations in life, right? So always try to be a receiver,
Yes.
right? This is,
It adds to the personality that we are willing to accept others' opinions, other share ideas, and that we are open minded. Otherwise, we will be very closed.
yeah, totally agreed.
Yeah, so this was a very interesting topic, the importance of taking suggestions. More so for the youngsters, I feel, in today's age, where they have a level of self confidence and overconfidence at times that they don't feel the need to take any advice or suggestions. So
Yeah,
I think for the youngsters, this is a very good session that you have to take or you should take good advice from senior people who have gone through life experiences. Maybe don't pick up all their advice, but pick and choose what suits you.
yeah. You must have, good analysis about your actual condition of life, taking suggestions and relating of your issues. It's very important for you. And in this situation, your act will define how better you are in your life.
So,
And
what is
taking
your experience in school?
my experience in school,
Do they
it
take
has been,
advice? Do they take advice?
yeah, sometimes they have taken advice from me as well, and sometimes not, because you know very well, each people or each students are different to each other, right? So we can't say equally they can perform in life, right? It
Yes.
has been a tremendous experience for 2 years in my school.
Mhm. Yes. So situations will be different each day. Some may take your advice and some may not. But
Yeah,
yes, the importance of taking suggestions is definitely um, there in today's world where you have to decide when you need advice and when you don't.
yeah. And in the situations, how are you going to realize when we need to take advice from others? When
See,
you,
people learn the hard way. Sometimes, after making a lot of mistakes, then they realize, oh, they should have asked somebody their advice. So, people sometimes learn the hard way. And after struggling for a long period of time or making mistakes many times, they then realize that, oh, I should have taken advice.
yeah, suffering through a lot of adversity in life, that will teach you in certain time. I mean, reaching a certain period of time, you have to take advice from others, because somewhere it's very important to you to realize you are not up to the mark still. You have to learn a lot of things in your life through
Yes.
your adversities, difficulties,
So,
right?
not taking advice means that you are either overconfident or you don't respect other people's views and opinions.
Yeah, you're right.
So
And
it
that will
also
show your
talks about,
weakness.
yeah, not we, it also, yeah, rather the weakness, or it also shows your personality traits.
Yeah, your deficiency would be reflections there in your
Yes,
all act.
correct.
Hmm. So that's why in this era, I think we do not, think about self is better than others. Okay, always try to be a learner. It was very important for your life to acquiring more and more experiences and lessons. Right? What I
Yes,
personally believe.
yes, excellent. So you summed it up very well that one has to be open to taking advice at any point in time when you are struggling, or when you are anxious about something, or you are coming reach some stumbling blocks, and how to get out of it in the best manner. It is important to take advice. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was a very engaging session, Chandan. Yes, it was. We covered a lot of areas, and finally summing it up, I would say that it definitely helps in um, improving your personality.
Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
I also enjoy a lot this conversation. It's a true conversation based on reality and nature of human.
Yes, thank you so much.